Hello everyone, and welcome back to Build the Sopwith Camel. Okay, so if you watched the previous video, I think it was stage 4, we pretty much added all this this bottom support runner. It pretty much completed all this, tying all these bulkheads together. And after doing that, it's really firmed up this this frame. So like I say, so pretty much the next step I did that was adding these two parts on either side, pretty much where this cockpit is going to be fitted. But obviously, like I say, I said to you before, obviously I messed up all the sequences with my my cameras, so I kind of all the frame rates were slightly a little bit out. So every time I tried to just kind of match up all the voice, it just wouldn't work. So I pretty much, like I said, I just had to kind of skip that out. But like I say, all I pretty much were was having these two parts, and we glued on these two little face plates. Yeah, so pretty much today's video, we're still on step 1. We're going to be working from page 19 and pretty much just going to be following steps 17, 18 and 19 and pretty much all the way up to the end of stage page 20. Okay, so we've got this obviously all been set up and glued up before, but this is the jig part, and obviously this is the main part, actually all the body where the parts are going to be glued to that. So I'd say the first step is that's going to take these T1s. I've already cut these out of the fret, and I've also just given them a little light sanding, like you do. Like I say, it still leaves the burn marks on, and like I said, what I'm going to do at some point, we get all these parts with a kit, and I think actually on this stage, I think you actually cap. This with some of this excess material. So like I say, that's pretty much how it's going to get capped on this edge, so that'll look quite nice. But like I say, the first step is we need to do is obviously just kind of just going to put this in this far end slot. Like I say, this is, I don't know where, because it's obviously like plywood, but that started to kind of bow out a little bit. So like I say, we glue this in, and then we'll just pay a little bit of attention to making sure that we kind of pull this nice and flush and in the correct alignment. And like I say, because this is a part, it's just a jig, all we need to do is add some glue onto this this front part, this front edge. Like I say, just take some of this PVA. This has been sat for about half an hour, so we get that skin form, which I quite like, because obviously it makes the glue a little bit more tacky, a bit more pliable. And I'm just going to drop this in, this front part. Squeeze it down, taking one of my mini pegs. So what I'm going to do now is just going to take one of the little mini pegs, just kind of pull this nice and flush. Sure it's big enough. Yeah, just big enough. I'm just going to kind of just pull it. We've got an equal gap. And that's our first one done. So you turn it around. Just give a couple of light passes over the sandpaper. Let's take another one of these T1s. It's like there's not much difference in them. One's just a little bit shorter than the T2s. Not much in it. Same again. Gonna kind of test fit it first, see what it's like. That feels okay. A little bit of glue on the inside edge. Drop that in there. Just forgot to do that on the other side. Just take a slightly damp brush, take a little bit of the excess off. Don't want to take too much off and weaken the joint. Take another one, a little mini clamp, put that on the front edge. Same again. Take another clamp and pull this in so it's looks like it's running in line and true. I'll just hold that while the glue dries. Okay, so I've got these T2s and we've got another 6 slots, obviously on the port and the starboard side. So I'm pretty much just going to leave that one to dry, and I'm pretty much going to work my way in and work from this edge first. Same again, let's run a little bit of glue in. Let's drop that T2 into the jig, into the tail, and obviously into the jig. Make sure it looks nice. That was quite a nice fitting piece. Take a little damp paintbrush again, take a bit off. One clamp, just pretty much clamping it right on the front edge. Same again. And same again, it's going to work on the starboard side this time. Just pre-fit it, that feels nice. A bit of glue. One more peg. That feels nice. Pretty much all we're going to do now is just kind of just fill in the other ones. Just working port and then obviously working starboard. Same again, it's kind of dry fit. See what it kind of lines up like, that's nice. So the fit's okay. There's a little bit of slop. I'd like it to be a little bit gap, a little bit tighter. But I mean, in laser cut parts, it's what you expect sometimes. Like I say, I've just pretty much all I'm doing is just sanding where the little nick is still left, where I nicked it off of the fret. It's barely anything. It takes a few passes of the sandpaper to pretty much knock it off. I'd say pretty much fit the last one. So around the glue in, you can see there's a little bit of backwards and forwards play, but it's okay. So last bit of glue and this last one. Nice paintbrush. These are lining up quite nice. Okay, so that's pretty much all the 8 parts of the frame. It's kind of got together to make up this tail. And they're all sat quite nice. Like I say, them two are clamped, the first 2 are clamped, so the other 2 didn't need that. We're just going to leave this to dry 10 minutes and then we'll come back and start fitting the little photo etch parts.